It started at 10 seconds ago.
Oh, I thought you were taking a photo.
No.
Cheers. Heading back to Mackay.
So where are we?
Sydney Airport.
And how was the train trip down from Gosford?
It was a non-event.
Why is that?
There was some sort of breakdown on the tracks up near Morisset. So we got a taxi, just the two of us, courtesy of New South Wales Transport, I guess. It was awesome. Great way to get here.
Door to door.
Door to door.
Gosford Station to the domestic terminal. So, what's that you're chowing to?
A bit of prawn green Thai curry and washing it down with a bit of muscat.
How much is that glass of wine?
$19 for a glass of wine.
Must be good.
Lucky it's nice.
Very good.
Cheers.
So, after thinking we were going to be running late to get here, we actually probably got here a bit earlier. We had a beautiful ride in a nice clean taxi with a nice taxi driver who spoke a lot and smelled nice. We got to use all the expressway tollways on the way here. It's just too easy.
And didn't cost us a
And it didn't cost us a cent. Yeah. After arriving quite late at Mackay Airport, it was a taxi back to the boat and an early night. Our first item of business the next morning was to finally inspect the townhouse behind the marina that we'd bought during the COVID lockdowns, which until now we hadn't been able to see. This was to be our base while cruising in this part of Queensland. We had organised to meet our son Daniel and his girlfriend Maddie at Hamilton Island in just over a week's time, and with the forecast predicting a few days of strong winds, we had plenty of time to do a few chores and enjoy some marina life. I came across these two spotted eagle rays on my way to the shower block one morning. The marina has a couple of courtesy cars, which cost $30 for 4 hours. The Seabreeze Hotel at Slade Point also offers a courtesy bus, which we took advantage of for lunch one day. It's a good omen for tonight. State of Origin, they've lit the lighthouse up in blue. It's a bit daunting walking into a pub in Queensland to watch State of Origin, but we've got our blue gear on, so we're feeling brave. Woo! Show us your blue. We chose to watch the State of Origin at the Sales Hotel in the Marina Complex, which is a great spot for a drink, a good feed, and offers live music on the weekends. Whilst it's great cruising the islands, it's also fun staying in a marina. There's some big advantages when you're in the marina. There's ample power at all times, and a long hot shower is never far away. You never have to put a flopper stopper out, but it can sometimes be a bit noisy with wind through the rigging, or if your neighbour's halyards or sails are flapping. Can't be doing it any favours. Might be helping us sleep there. I've got to walk past this boat every day. It's killing me. Beautiful Oceanus 473. Just sitting there, rotting away. What a waste. I'd love one of those. Here's what a 473 should look like. Very nice. I'll have that. So I just come back from a shower. I think I got on the wrong boat. What the... What I like most about marinas is wandering the various fingers, checking out the other boats and getting to know other cruisers. There's Paddy and Marie's Jano called Sea Otter 2. Michael and Jenny's beautiful Oceanus 48. Me and Mrs. Joe. It's some serious offshore boat. It's a Naiad 460. These guys have sailed out from Germany. Oh, here's Bella. Hello, Bella. Just doing a bit of filming here. I've just been filming your boat actually. Yes. Alright, just packing up to leave Mackay. In here at the fuel wharf. Sam's just...
Painful.
How painful?
$423 or something. That was with the discount.
Which one were we on? This one?
10 and 7.
Number 7. $400.09 for 160 litres, but we get a 5-cent discount.
Soften the blow.
Just to soften the blow. So. Alright, well, off to Brampton. Interesting vessel. Notorious, it's called. Bye bye Mackay Marina. Thanks for having us. We're off again. We've left the marina finally, and we're on our way. So this is Slade Island. Looking back to the south then. Got Round Top and Flat Top Island. I'll let you work out which one's which. And then there's the marina and the port back in there. We've got Slade Rock, where the marker buoy is. Full main. Number 3 head sail. That's our biggest head sail. And we're cruising at around about, oh look at that, got 7 knots going, nice. Nice little 120 angle, only 10 knots of breeze, which is a bit surprising. I thought there might be a bit more than that, but that's good. And then we've got Precious back here.
Trying to get her sea legs again. Feel a little bit blue.
It's pretty rolly coming out of the harbour there, but anyway, we'll get there. So we got
about 5 weeks.
It's been a few weeks, so we've got about 3 hours, I reckon, till we're at Brampton. Especially if we can do 7 knots. I think it's about 19 miles, so it'll be a pretty cruisy trip. There's Slade Point. It's where we had lunch the other day at the Sea Breeze Hotel. Some interesting algal blooms here on the water. I hope that's what it is. I hope someone hasn't just emptied their tank here. It's a big tank if it is. So we're getting there. Bit of a shitty angle though. We really need the pole out, but it's only an hour or 2 sail, so hardly worth the effort. A little bit rolly though. But that's Brampton Island through there, so we're not far away. Just on our final approach now into Brampton, just coming around that southwest corner. Cruising along, doing our 7s up to 9.6 so far, I think, best speed. Hasn't gone over 13 knots the whole time. It's about that 150, 140, 150 degrees. So yeah, just a little bit of a lumpy sea. Never shows on the video, but just a little bit rolly. Not far to go now. How you feeling, Precious? Not very well. How good's this cruising stuff, huh? She's lost her sea legs, had a month off, lost her sea legs. No tablets or anything, so she's done well to get this far, but we're nearly there. 5 more minutes and you would have made it there. Anyway, just gonna duck around the corner and then we're at the anchorage. There's the anchorage just coming into view. The current on the water here. And plenty of wind. Okay, so here we are, Brampton. Coming around to line up the anchorage. Deckhands up the front, getting the anchor ready. Still got to drop the main, and then we're in there. So we've got the whole anchorage just about to ourselves now. Everybody's left. Bye for now, Brampton. Wish we could have spent a bit more time here, but unfortunately, with a strong wind warning on its way, we've got to get going. The cloud hasn't lifted at all, but we're heading up here. So we've changed our plans. We were going to go to Goldsmith today, but I think we're going to go straight through to Shaw Island, so we've got a fairly short hop on Sunday. Probably have tomorrow off, strong wind warning tomorrow, so probably have tomorrow off at Shaw Island just to kick back, and then take on the short trip up to Hamo on Sunday morning to pick up Daniel and Maddie. Woo! Okay, this will jinx us, but how nice is this? 12 to 15 knots. Beautiful angle for the headsail. No pole required. Going 7.5 knots. That's what we're after. What say you, crewy? Get it there quick, huh? I feel better so far. Bit of couple of hot dogs for lunch today. On a budget. So this is sailing. finger and thumb rocks, which I think are called that because they look a bit like this. There's Carlisle Island, right next door to Brampton. That's where we came in yesterday, around that. Oh, wait till we roll back, around that point to the right there. Oh my God, look at this! Samantha's steering! No! Life jackets, quick!
Yeah, where are our life?
Oh my God! She's doing alright though. She's cranking along. Look at these boat speeds she's getting. Unbelievable. 7 knots. Come over here with no glare. It's ridiculous numbers. Should be steering all the time. Allenby Island. Then these ones along here are the Bullion Rocks. And we're just about to go around the Ingot Islands, and then over here the big island is Goldsmith, which is where we were going to go today, but with the strong wind warning we're going to continue on a bit further north, go up to Shaw Island. So we've rounded the corner at the Ingot Isles now. That's them running along here. And then we've got Goldsmith over here. And now we're running up towards, straight ahead of us in the distance, probably very hard to see from here, is Shaw Island. So we're dead square there now. Got our pole out. Running dead square downwind. Literally dead square downwind. Don't believe me? There you go. Almost over square. But nice numbers, so should knock it over pretty quick. So that's Farrier Island, just in the sort of foreground. A little bitey, I don't know if you can see the marker. Little bitey just off this point here, straight between us and the point. Wouldn't want to hit that one at night time. And you go through between Farrier, Goldsmith into the anchorage. Still no whales today. I was hoping we might see one today. Keep looking. So it looks like there's a few boats in the anchorage over there at Goldsmith, but not for us today. Maybe later in the year we might pop back there. Just going past Ladysmith Island. And Shaw Island up in the distance. And back here is Goldsmith. And there's what we're sailing in today. Sort of between about, oh, it varies between 10, occasionally up to about 15, 16 little gusts. Probably a metre a swell and chop. if that. Pretty cruisy. Beautiful sailing conditions actually. Covering the miles fast. Okay, getting closer now. It's Coppersmith Island. And then this is Thomas Island. And then around in front of us is Shaw Island. So we're going to anchor in behind Burning Point there. I think even Samantha enjoyed this sail. It's better than yesterday, huh? Yeah.
At least I didn't look green today.
No, you've got a much less green shade on you. She hasn't been over the back. It's been a very, very pleasant sail. Champagne sailing, except that the sky's just so grey. Oh well. I might be able to Photoshop that out, eh? Just looking up towards Thomas Island there. And our destination is around here. This is Shaw Island. Going around that second little point there. It's called Burning Point. Ah, finally we saw a turtle. After all that time at Brampton, we didn't see a single one. And here's one that come to visit while we've been dropping the anchor. Nice. He's a decent sized fella too.
That's huge. Maybe he stirred up the bottom a bit.
Hope he's not floating. Hope he's alright. Oh, he's going down. Cool. So, here we are at Shaw Island, Burning Point. Popular spot today too. That's where we came around into the anchorage. We're in about 4.5 meters of water here. Going to drop another 1/2 meter. A few beaches to choose from. Still a little bit of cloud over the peak here, same as down at Carlisle Island. Hopefully we'll be getting some shelter under that peak. This is looking back up the passage between Shaw and Lindeman. That's Lindeman Island over in the distance there. No longer functioning as a resort though. Literally only just dropped it in and it barely even touched the bottom, I reckon. Oh, it's a cod. Looks like it's a gold spot cod. How about that? Not bad. If we didn't have a full freezer, we could probably eat him.
Yeah, we did it tonight.
I'll have to measure him up and see if he goes. But
Pretty.
It is a pretty fish. Nice little gold spot. Literally barely hit the bottom. I think we'll let him go, but it looks maybe a tad small.
Not dinner tonight.
You're a lucky fish. There you go. It's not a very nice photo, I know, but okay.
Yeah.
At least it's a fish. Got nothing all day at Brampton. Didn't even lose a bait. This one was in the water about 10 seconds. Nice. Anyway, See ya.
Hold the rod. What the hell is that?
That is a quality fish. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a largemouth nannyguy. Fish number 2. Look at that beauty. Now, again, my identification's not that great, but if I didn't know better, I'd call that a largemouth nannyguy. So I'm getting the ruler onto that one. It's an exciting day for us today. We're going to pick up our son Daniel and his girlfriend Maddie from Hamilton Island, which is straight up there. Unfortunately, it's a shitty day again. 20 knots of breeze, raining, super foggy today. Can't see very much at all looking around. That's looking up that passage between Shaw Island and Lindeman. Very foggy. So we've got about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour sail today. Depends what the breeze is like. Pushing a bit of current though this morning, I think, so might be a bit slower than the other day, but we'll see how we go. So are you excited, Precious? We're going ashore.
It's a bit sad, the weather's very ordinary, but
Yeah. And why are we going ashore?
pick up Daniel and Maddie
Yeah.
for a few days on the boat.
Yep, we've got 4 nights, is it? 5 nights. 1 night on Hammer, 4 nights on the boat, I think. So, weather's looking a bit ordinary though, huh?
Yeah.
It's wet today, a little bit rainy today. But later in the week it looks like it might improve a bit. So, got another strong wind warning tomorrow though, so bit of a dilemma what to do. But we'll work something out, I'm sure. You get to stretch your legs again. And there's shops.
Yay!
No shopping. This is Sydney Island. A nice little beach tucked in under there. Be good to explore in the northerlies. And up ahead is Hamilton Island. You can just see it, just barely. And Dent Island. Dent's on the left. We're pointing pretty much straight into the passage between the islands, but pretty hard to see today. The Edsel poled again. Full main, 10 knots. So this is Coal Island with the little beach. And behind that, towering up into the clouds, is Pentecost Island. So, made it to Hamilton Island. There's the iconic yacht club over there. And then we're surrounded by all the mega yachts. With a couple of hours to spare before Daniel and Maddie arrive. So just starting to sprinkle a little bit.